Welcome back to the NSP podcast. I'm your host, Wiz Kelly. We got Oscar Proud, Penny Proud, Sticky, and Poppy over there, and we are the Proud family.
Yes, Lord.
Sticky.
You look like Sticky, nigga, with the head on the side and shit.
Topic of discussion today, ladies and gentlemen, we have: does your appearance represent you? Mm-hmm. Just leave that out open. Come on, talk to me.
Yes.
Oh, what parts of it?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying no.
Okay.
I'm saying no. You want me to know why I say no?
Go ahead.
Because in a professional setting, look, as a black male, you know, I got a bunch of tattoos. You know what I'm saying? And I still know how to code switch. I know how to talk to people. The niggas might perceive you as a thug or whatever the fuck they want to perceive you as because you got a bunch of tattoos. But we live in fucking 2022, motherfucker. Stop thinking like that. I look at my body as a canvas, and I don't but feel like everybody off of the rip should be judging you on how you feel me, like how you appear on the first impression involving like shit like that, tattoos, piercings, all that good stuff. That's why I say no.
I'm sorry, I'm in my head, and parents, and I was thinking of something else. I take back my answer. My parents and
I say I agree with you, Chauncey, Renzo, but I say it in a different way because just like you said, I got a bunch of tattoos and shit. So, but I feel like I don't care about how you view it in the negative light because I want you or I view it in a positive light. I got my tattoos for people to know me.
Indeed.
My tattoos are for people to see how I feel about myself, or just like most of my tattoos, if not all of my tattoos,
yeah, they got meaning,
family oriented, or just shit that I like. So that's giving you something about me that you can know without even having to talk to me. Now, if you view it as because of these tattoos, oh, you a thug, you this, you that, then I don't even want to be around you. But if you can take that and view it as like, okay, maybe he likes Jason, or maybe this means something, or maybe this means that. Okay, cool. You know something about me now. We can connect because you know what I'm about, type shit, just based off of looking at me instead of looking at it in that negative light.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel what you're saying, but I just kind of I twist that a little bit.
So Day, yes or no? Does your appearance represent you?
I have mixed emotions about this, specifically as a woman, because I feel like if I decide to dress up one day in one certain type of fit, like what I put on as a woman could make somebody try to like gather their thoughts on who they think I am. The same way that you might think that when you look at a bunch of tattoos, it's like, you know, if I wear like shorts that are short or like a crop top or, you know, anything, you may paint an image in your mind of who you think I am, and you could be absolutely wrong. This is just how I felt like dressing today. So for that, I'm going to say, does your appearance represent you? If it does, I don't think it's like the only representation of you. It's like this maybe I'm feeling today.
Agreed.
I might put on pearls and, you know, like a dress that come down to my ankles tomorrow.
But I would say I feel like the most biased opinions come from when there's an age gap, or when it's like race wise or different ethnicity or whatever you want to say, because culturally, I can see you like this. Not say we wasn't family. I could see you like this at a party and then still think you was a lawyer, because I know as a black woman you like to get fashionable, you like to get dressed up. You feel me? But a 60-year-old white lady not gonna see it the same as I see it, because she don't live in this time frame. She don't understand, like back then they had to be this way, and they judging you off of how you look outside of work or outside of your preference.
You
like
know what's funny? There is a sound on TikTok that I think is going viral right now, where like it starts off with a person like their work picture.
Yeah.
and it says something to the effect of like, my coworkers always ask me like,
Yeah,
let me
and
follow
gang
you on
bang
social
outside and
media.
shit.
It's like, nah, I'm somebody entirely different outside of this job. You
Yeah.
recognize me, like I'm a whole gang member. And it's like, yeah, like I'm a teacher, and I've had coworkers who like start to follow me on Instagram and they like, damn, this ain't Missy, and it's like, well, because I done clocked out.
Real
now
shit.
I'm Shay Monya.
Yeah.
You feel me? Tomorrow I might be dating. You never know. Like it's levels to who I may,
Heavy.
choose to want to try to represent depending on the days, who I'm around, where I'm going, how I'm
I
feeling.
can't relate because every time I go out, niggas know I'm throwing on the sweatpants or the sweatshirts, and they're like, you never put no clothes on. You never put no clothes. I just don't be feel like I'd rather be comfortable. But now lately I've been putting that shit on, but not putting that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like less sweatpants, more, you know. And
diving into your arsenal a little bit.
Yeah, I've been
diving into your closet.
I said I'm sweatpants, joggers, we straight. I'm good as long as I'm comfortable. The nice slippers, but depends on my mood, how I'm feeling.
But piggybacking off of what you were saying with the whole like, maybe one day I might want to dress like this, or maybe one day I might want to dress like that. That's still showing the representation of you, regardless. But it's
That's why I said it's not the final, or it's not the only representation of me.
Yeah, it's not the only representation of you, but it's still like you're still showing you just the different sides. So I would say in a way, yeah, it does. It's just not only that one representation.
And that's a good backup question. How much of your appearance does represent you? Like if you had to put it in a percentage wise out of 100.
I don't know, cause I like getting dressed up in different ways depending on the situation. So, now like I said, my tattoos, they kind of give me like a
They are a little representation.
Yeah, they're a representation of what I've
Right.
been through,
Right.
and what I stand by, and all of these kind of mean something to me. So it's kind of an art. Like I look at it like my body's a canvas. So when you see me with all my tattoos, just know that this shit took time, and I thought about this shit. Whether you like it or not, I don't give a fuck. But it's like at the end of the day, just know that this shit meant something to me. Now, getting dressed, I have a different style, I believe. Like I try to switch it up when I can. Like I can be chill, comfortable, like I am right now, or I can throw that shit on when I want to. But I more so throw that shit on. You feel me? I throws that shit on. Yeah. So, but it shouldn't represent me I think when you separating professional, because that's the only thing I can really think of. Now, I think Day had a better example with like your parent and shit like that, but I can only think of two representations of me: professional setting and like real life outside of work. Yeah. So like outside of work, I am who I am on some chill shit, but judge me off my articulation and shit like that, how I articulate shit. Not like how I just look, you feel me? Judge me on how how I come off. My mind, how I, my personality. Yeah, all that good shit she talking about.
Now, how others feel about you, does that play a factor?
Hell no.
No.
I swear.
Depends who it is, but no, not really. Depends who it is though. Like if my mother look at me a certain way, I'm gonna have to, like, I feel like that's
about your appearance.
She's looking at me. Yeah, if she's looking at my appearance and saying like, she's looking at my best interest in her eyes. Now it matters. It matters at a certain point.
At certain points, because I understand, I get exactly what you're saying, but at certain points where it's like your mother say something to you about what you wearing.
My dad too, both of them.
Like like your mother or your father may say something to you about how you look or what you wearing and some shit like that, and it's like,
let me tell y'all a story.
Type shit.
Let me tell you a story though. My father went the fuck off when I first got my ears pierced. Y'all know I got these motherfuckers pierced.
Yeah, I remember.
Yo, you out here doing all this different shit. You out here acting wild. I ain't gonna say what he really said, but like I took that step because I felt like that's what the fuck I wanted to do. I'm grown. I'm 18, 19. Yeah, I'm in college during this time. So he like letting me have it on the phone. But at the end of the day, you really can't do that. I gotta make these decisions for myself. He was lit. He was like, yo, you out here doing all this and that shit. You out here acting because you got a little freedom. You losing focus. I'm like, what? Over some fucking ears pierced? I'm like, god damn.
OG lost it, man.
Yeah, he went the fuck off on me. But at the end of the day, like, what you gonna do about it? Like, I gotta make my decisions and be who the fuck I wanna be at the end of the day. So that's why I'm saying other people, it depends who it is. Yeah. Like, I took that into consideration, like, damn, I'm really out here doing some wild shit. Because I was actually, around that time frame, I was doing some dumb shit. Right. So it's like, am I really out here doing dumb shit? Am I just letting this shit get to me? And
Right.
and he was right in certain sense, though. That's why you gotta come back on track and show him that this shit don't mean what you
Right.
think it means. You feel me?
Right.
It means more to me than that, you know? So,
Right. And I think it boils down to the articulation of like how you are, like how professional you could be in certain settings and stuff like that. Because I take for myself, for example, I only had one job where I had to wear a fucking uniform. That shit tore me up, boy, I tell you.
Yeah.
But see, by then I had the t-shirt stuff, so I was making my own shit.
I feel you.
But it's like I feel like every place that I've been, the way I dress has become like my compass. But then at the same time, when you hear me articulate, you see I can get professional with
Showing
it.
up.
That's when all of these tattoos and up, they don't even mean nothing.
Yeah,
And I just get down with the get down.
Yeah, and another thing I wanted to say, yo, cause like when y'all say no, y'all gotta remember y'all also have little motherfuckers looking at y'all, like kids. So if their opinion doesn't matter a little bit, it should. I feel like it should. I get what you saying, how you was all confident about like, no, it shouldn't. No, I don't give a fuck. But you got little kids looking up to you too. So you know what I mean. When they like our little cousin, me and Lil Ronald, he see me, his two big cousins tatted the fuck up. You don't think he gonna want to get tatted up? I'm just saying, like that's just
What's wrong with that though?
No, that's facts. I remember
but
one
that's not
day,
his testimony
and
all the time.
This was like
Right.
weird. It was the weekend, right? It was my first year teaching. My best friend invited me to like his family's cookout. So like, it was the weekend. Put it like that. It was the weekend. That's how I was dressed. Like it was the weekend. And one of my students was there. And so like, you feel me? Like this was like a little exposed. And he was like, "Hi, Missy," and I'm like I immediately felt like I was naked. And it was because he was one of my kids.
yeah.
And he wanted to give me a hug, and I just kind of had to let him hug my leg because I'm like, I'm not coming down there. There's enough going on. Like, I just could not, so yeah, I guess the way that you are represented around children, yes, that matters, for sure. Because don't get me started on like these parents who like out here twerking around their kids, and then they got their little girls in my clique trying to, look, Missy, stand up. We're doing it.
Miss C, talk about that.
But-
Go ahead, talk about it.
Talk about it. Okay.
Talk about it.
Here's what I would say. I think the representation that you put out there when you get dressed, that is something that comes with age. When you get to a point where you feel like I have my own style, I know how I want to look, and this is how I want to, represent myself. Parents, speaking as a teacher, please stop dressing your children like they are way older than they are. Because now my students, they don't have to wear uniforms, so they can, parents can dress them however. I had a little girl come in when, like, I almost had this exact outfit. Let's just start there. It absolutely came from Fashion Over Kids. I know for a fact it had to, either that or Shein. She had on like a crop top and these like little pants that hugged her little body, and it was like a 3-piece little suit. Like, ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about, one of those. But she was like 3 years old. So first of all, it's not giving crop top, which is giving like maybe 1 or 2 sections. Her little entire belly was out for real, like all this out. And it's just like, this looks so inappropriate at her age. But because this is something her mother put on, with the faith that she has in her mother and the relationship that you have with your mother, you feel like, oh, mommy put this on me, I can wear this, I look cute. And so there's nothing that's going to stop you as you only get older and then start to develop to feel like you want to look like that all the time. Now, when you get to that age where you like 16 or whatever and you buying your own and fine, but not at 3. Like, let these kids stay innocent. Because it's not really saying much about the child. It's saying something about you. Because we know she didn't pick that up for herself.
Exactly.
It's absolutely saying something about you as her parent that you thought it was cute.
3 years old?
3.
Damn.
3. Out here wearing something that y'all would like to see your girlfriends in. Like, you baby, no. And then I'm gonna give you another example. Before I started teaching, I was like I guess you could call me a student teacher, and I had some rising 5th graders. So they just finished the 4th grade. So you like 9, 10 years old. One little girl came in, and I swear I had this exact same dress in my closet, like at the time that she came in with it. It was a bodycon dress. It was off the shoulder, and it stopped in your mid-thigh. 9 years old. baby, this is not it. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. And because they getting developed at younger and younger ages, you putting impressions and ideas and thoughts in the mind of grown-ass men who don't even need to be looking at you. So imagine now you got a 3-year-old walking around in something that her mother ought to be in. The impression, the representation does matter, and it is there, and you need to be mindful of what you're trying to represent when you put stuff on your kids. Do not keep trying to dress them like you. Like, not in every regard. You gotta, put on something a little bit more calmer if you gonna say, oh, me and my daughter about to match and give twins. Because that was not it in neither of them situations.
Serious topic right there, for real.
For real.
For real.
Because then you'll have certain kids growing up faster than what they supposed
than they need to.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's come with social media, too, because I think that's why them parents be doing that shit, for real.
All the
Because it's something you
influence.
probably see somebody else put on their child.
That's that
Parenting
social
done
media
changed.
shit. But we'll leave that for another day.
We'll leave that one for another day.
What about code switching?
Oh, you gotta have a code switch.
Got to.
That's real.
And then, like she said,
That's the only way I...
yeah, I think that's part of being professional as well. Like
I
knowing
agree.
you have to, I feel like being in a professional setting, you have to have the code switch. Cause not like you see, I know how I am. You feel what I'm saying? But you think I'm like this with the bosses or the big men in the room is meeting time when y'all niggas serious. No, I can turn it on and turn it off, and I think that's
The reason I fuck with
that's the
it,
key you gotta have though.
I fuck with it so much because if we dress like how we dress now, but I could sit down at that table with them old white men and have that same conversation they having, that goes to show you that don't judge me by my appearance, my nigga. Don't judge me by what you see. Just know that this motherfucking right here is really capable of matching all the energy that y'all got at this fucking table. So that's why I say when code switching, that's a big part of being, I think, more of a, I ain't gonna say just a man, but being more of a, not even just professional. In regular settings, you got to code switch. Because there's going to be people that you got to, like elderly, you got to code switch for them. Even though because we not going to talk the same like we talk right now involving people. Yeah, like you got to be able to code switch with them and let them know that you understand it on their level as well.
Yeah, we code switch early. If y'all think about it, we code switch with our parents when we was younger. Like, was around a certain group of friends we at while one time. Well, parents home, you got to tighten up. We know. You know what I'm saying? So we did code switching early, but yeah, as you get older, you definitely got to have it. Because you got to know when to turn it on, when to turn it off, when to do it, and when not to do it. That's a part of the game.
The game.
The game.
Especially in this society. Like, as black people, young black people, somebody would be looking at us, expecting us to be one type of thing, like just waiting for us to get out of line and act ghetto or be loud and cuss them out, ready to fight. So it's like, no, let me show you, like, bigot, that's not who I am. I'm intelligent as fuck, and I'm going to go toe-to-toe with you intellectually. Even though I might be looking at your throat the whole time, just ready to punch you, and I'm not even going to go there, just because I know that's what you think I am.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
So, speaking on that, right? How do you think the world looks at, like, the black community as far as our appearance, what they see?
You know what? Let me start.
You want to start?
I'm going to start that one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. How do I think the world views the black community in terms of our appearance? The world fucking loves the appearance of the black community, whether they want to admit it or not.
You correct about that.
Because they do everything they can, either for free or for a very, very large sum of money, to look like us. You want these hips, these thighs, you want these lips, you want this hair, you want this skin tone, you wish your melanin popped like this. You absolutely want to look just like us, but hate us so bad, and at the same time want to repopulate with us and have kids that look like us. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all love us. That's how I think they feel about black people.
I agree.
Whew, and I digress.
I agree. But I don't know. It depends, though, because
Straight up.
I don't know, because sometimes we put a representation on ourselves that ain't good. Yeah. Right. I feel like the materialistic culture we got involving just trying to be flashier than the next person.
Different brands.
Yeah,
different
something
stuff.
that's, I mean, but that's what, I mean, hip hop, that's what make us. Like, but at the same time, it's not always good. Like, it's not. But I do agree with that. A lot of motherfuckers want to be like us because we made it look good at the end of the day. But some shit we just gotta dial back on, like trying to have your kid start that shit out early. Let him make that decision when he getting older. Like that shit like that, we gotta
like
pause.
all you wanna do is put on the shoes that light up. Please let that baby wear the
Yeah,
shoes that light up.
but I'm just saying to him about the tattoos, like
blink blinks.
yeah.
I just had a kid come in with some dinosaurs. He kept like, look at my shoes, stomping, so they proud as shit of them shoes.
Yeah,
That's how it should be.
but shit, like I was talking about the tattoos, niggas want to get tatted at 15 just because they see somebody else with a tattoo.
Like big cousin.
Like and it's you know, but it's I don't know. It's up in the air when it comes to representation as a black culture, because I'm 50-50 with it. Like some shit I feel like, yes, it's great, it's positive, we doing our thing, we looking good. But it's some shit I feel like we need to dial back on, or with, you know what I mean, specifically those two situations. Like we could just pull it back a little bit if we need to represent ourselves a little better, especially for the next generations coming up. You feel me? But yeah.
So you think it's that we're not represented right in the right, like what people focus on, or we just not shedding light on a lot of the positive stuff that is going out there?
Yeah,
there's like a lot of people.
Yeah,
that's positive.
Definitely both, but heavy on they don't shed the good shit that we do.
They don't.
They never gonna do that.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
they want to show us killing.
Yeah.
They don't want the camaraderie to get as big as, I don't want to be specific, but they don't want our camaraderie to be that strong.
Yeah.
Because when we unite, you feel me, what my man Caesar say, we unbreakable, you feel me? And that's the thing that, like, I don't know, they just don't want to see us like that. And they gonna try any and every way to get us off our path. Black people.
Stay woke.
Stay fucking woke, y'all. For real, man.
Rise is one.
So when y'all think it was the earliest age you probably started coming into your own self, you started feeling yourself, getting your own style, getting your own, swagger per se?
17. Why you be with these late ass? These late ass dates?
See, you was a
I wasn't sure. You feel me? I was just trying shit. So as I got older, the more shit I catch, I kind of fell in. That's how I got into the sweatpants and comfortable feeling.
I don't think he just mean fashion. I think he mean overall
At what age
becoming.
did you start to have an idea of what you wanted your appearance to be? Like, of course, it should have changed over time. You've been involved.
About college, yeah. Around college.
Damn, that's late as
like
fuck.
in middle school.
I said 7th grade. Yeah, I'm saying 7th grade.
Yeah.
Where you said that, yo, I'm gonna start, like, I don't mean to say it like this, but in like 7th, during that time frame, we was still wearing bullshit in our eyes.
Yeah.
But some niggas still wearing bullshit and being comfortable with it, cause that's how they identify who they was. Like, but in 7th grade, around that time, you was like, all right, I gotta start wearing these. I gotta start putting this shit on.
This weekend, let me put on.
Yeah, I gotta start. We going movies. Nigga, you was buying phone posits and shit like that. Come on, though. You like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would say like 9th, 10th grade for me. That's
that's reasonable,
because I know like in 10th grade that's when I became like a super sneakerhead.
Yeah.
So that's when I started taking this shit, like taking my parents more seriously, just because it's all about shoes.
It might be college.
I guess that's
college for me.
College?
Yeah, freshman year.
For me, I think it was definitely 9th grade, like you were saying, like 14, because elementary school and middle school, I kept wearing goddamn uniforms, and that shit hurt the shit out of me. I couldn't express myself freely. It's
What
like
school
they
you
give
went to?
I went to BJA for elementary school, so that's just the plain blue shit with the khakis. And then I went to Subbrook.
Oh, you went to Subbrook?
I went to Subbrook.
You went to Subbrook?
For middle school, and see the thing with Subbrook in middle school, at least the uniforms you got. I don't know if it was like
they got cut. They had
different
colors.
flavors.
You got different
It was
flavors.
like a yellow and green.
It was like that burgundy, that
green.
forest green.
I had royal blue shirts with the yellow sign.
blue.
I had purple shirts with the yellow sign. Red shirts
You
with the
go
white
buy
sign.
them?
You go order them custom made.
I had a pink sweatshirt with the white sign. I had all types of shit. You had different flavors.
Right.
But you had to wear
But
something
you
that
had
said
to wear
Subbrook.
your, so you had to wear your Subbrook t-shirt. You had to wear khaki pants.
High school, it was
fuck
all
that.
that.
I was a public school nigga.
But then in high school, when I got to wear whatever the fuck I want, that's when I feel like
See, that's the thing. Like you said, because of the whole uniform situation.
I don't fuck
when
with
in middle
uniforms.
school. That's
You never had a uniform?
Never. I've been public all my life, Slim.
Congratulations.
lucky.
No magnet, no none of this.
But yeah,
Not
so
even just
middle
public.
school.
There's a lot of public schools that wear uniform, but that's just still interesting.
But-
What public for real?
yeah, like the school that one of the elementary schools.
Public schools they wear uniforms?
One
I
of the
did not know
public- one of the
that.
public
I'm just a
elementary
public
schools I went
nigga,
to,
so I didn't know
I had
that.
to wear a uniform. It doesn't have to, but it was like you're supposed to. I didn't wear that shit.
Didn't know that.
But the thing, with, like you said, with uniforms, like when you just like had to actually wear that uniform, that's when, because you can wear the shirts, but you had to wear like some khaki pants or black pants, some shit like that. but you can wear whatever shoes you want.
Right.
So that's when I'm like, that was how I incorporated my style into this plain ass uniform.
Right.
My shoes, and it got older. I mean, as I got older and it started evolving, I started digging deeper into the sneaker culture, and it was like I fell in love with it. So that's when it started becoming like that's when I realized I changed almost like that within how I looked at myself. Because I remember I used to walk around with my shoes would get fucked up after a certain point in time, and I would still wear them. But now they got to a point by the time I was in like 9th grade, I see a couple scuff marks on my shoes. I'm like, nah, I need to put those away for a couple weeks so I got some time to clean those. I need to wear something fresh, something clean. Same thing with my outfits. It was like, it's a switch. I don't know when, like, I don't know how, but like, it was just a quick switch.
Yeah, I could say 7th grade because that's when I started noticing everybody around me was not fat. Like, why the fuck everybody is so skinny? Like, and I like that time frame. No, real shit. I'm telling you, that's when I feel like I wanted my appearance to change. Like, and I started playing basketball and shit like that, and just doing it. And then, you know, when you fat as a kid and you growing up, your body automatically trying to fill itself out because you growing out. So you feel me? All that shit start, you know, leaving your body differently. Yeah. So yeah, like that around that time frame, I'm losing weight. I'm noticing niggas with different hairstyles and little fucking. I wasn't a Roscoe Dash type of nigga with the patch in the head and shit, but I like the curly hair shit. I was just, you know, I was noticing what I like. So I say around that time, 7th to like my junior year, I was like, they defined me those years. But I was already kind of like a stylish nigga. My father had me in all type of shit, so that's why I feel like style wise, I ain't had no problem. Except with like boot cuts and shit when that shit was in style, and big ass Rockaway t-shirts and shit. Now when I started wearing skinny jeans, I wish niggas would have told me like, yo, don't wear no skinny jeans like when you still fat at like 6th grade.
Oh wow.
Yo,
I remember that. Trying jerk
and shit with motherfucking Converses on and Vans and shit. Wish niggas told me, nah, chill out for that, bro. Just stay in your lane. But I was still figuring myself out. In 8th grade, I became a New Balance wearing, polo wearing ass nigga. That was what the style was around that time. And the True Religions and shit. And I was lit. So, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about it. Chief Keef days and shit.
School was like Aeropostale.
Yeah, Aeropostale was lit.
The shirt, there was the little Bermuda.
American Eagle.
It got to a point you wear Aeropostale.
If you were Abercrombie, you was the bougie motherfuckers. Yeah, you was the richest niggas. Abercrombie and Fitz. What else? What was the other brand, bro? Hollister.
American Eagle.
Y'all used to be out here popping your collars.
No, never popped it. Kept my shit.
The black brands, True Religion, I know they was popping. 7 Jeans.
Levi's.
Levi's. 410, 401s, my bad.
Used to be popping.
Huh?
Yeah, Ed Hardy was.
Ed Hardy. God damn. Ed Hardy.
That was a ways back.
Damn.
That shit was bad.
I had baked shoes before I knew they was what the fuck they was. I was like, oh shit.
I got me some babies.
Yeah, I had the Soldier Boy joints.
I got me some babies.
They like red, green, red, blue, and yellow or some shit like and white. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remember when I was in middle school, like all the girls used to want these shoes. Red Run Daughters made these shoes called pastries.
I remember.
Hey,
I
Oh my gosh, and they were so big. Like I never got a pair, but they was like these big ass, bulky looking like brat shoes.
Nah, you remember the DC shoes that was
like
the bulky ass DC shoes? I'm sorry. They was shoes we used to wear loose as a bitch just because they was skating shoes. And niggas used to like wear them with skinny jeans. Huh? Nah, they was called DCs. They was, you know who Rob Dyrdek? Nah, you probably know what that is. Rob Dyrdek is.
Yeah, the ride.
They was
I ain't never wearing
like this thick.
Nah, them days. Wow. That's when stress was stress-free days. God damn.
Wheelies.
Slide off step.
Yeah, but what was the question again? We can go back.
Like when do you start coming into yourself?
Yeah.
So for you, David.
For me, it was like around middle school, and it's funny because I wore a uniform like all of my adolescent years. College was the first time that I was not.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you wore a uniform all the way through high school?
I always had a uniform.
I know that was fucking terrible. Well, then it made your life easier though. I could say.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize how beneficial a uniform was till I got to college, and it's like, damn, what the fuck am I wearing?
I gotta wash clothes.
No, I mean washing was normal, but that's probably why in college it's so normal to just throw on some sweats and some.
Yes, indeed.
Like fuck it.
Oh, college during the week, I was dragging.
This is not a fashion.
Slides,
show.
beater.
Just
I'm
make
I'm
it
going.
to
I'm making it.
But I was.
But during the
thinking
weekend,
about appearance
I'ma throw that shit
because of
on.
what
That
I
was me in
wanted to
high
wear in middle school, because even though we had uniforms, of course, I feel like kids who have uniforms try not to go extra hard to accessorize to make yourself look like an individual. So like when I was in middle school, that was around the time where the girls used to wear them plastic bracelets. Like if we race you, you hear like the clack, 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 clack,
Oh
clack.
nah.
Like we used to wear these little small, look like cherry size earrings. They used to have like a matching beaded necklace and all the you was real cute and bougie if you had like a Juicy Couture bracelet.
Yeah.
Or Juicy Couture necklace. I used to have a Juicy Couture
Juicy
bag.
Couture, that was another one.
Yeah.
You man, you couldn't have told me
Juicy
nothing when I
Couture
put in
was
my
another
Juicy
one.
Couture bag. I was like, man, what? It was over for these bitches. But yeah, I used to, and then like what? I would go to like Claire's because I've always been to accessories. I would go to Claire's and buy my little rings, buy my little earrings.
Slim. I
Yeah.
still wear these. I still wear them to these days. G-Shocks. Oh my
G-Shock.
god. I
Oh my
had
God,
every
bro.
flavor. Slim, purple,
And I-
black,
They
yellow,
don't go out
green,
I
of style,
had
yeah.
like 3
Nigga,
G-Shocks,
what?
I think,
I don't
in
got
high
near
school.
one.
I had a black one. It's funny because my boyfriend now when
Gave you
we
that
was in
G-Shock?
fucking high school, no, this nigga stole mine. Like
Amazing.
not stole it. He was like, yo, Dro, like let me hold your bracelet. I mean, let me hold your watch. And like when I tell you, I think he like asked me for it one day close to the end of the school year, and I don't think I ever saw that thing again.
G-Shocks made love, yo.
That nigga, oh man. You owe me a watch. Because remember my
G-Shock
G-Shock?
made
G-Shock.
love.
So wait,
Love of the G-Shock.
No.
For the love of the G-Shock.
He might have broke my shit or something. Or
He
maybe
probably ain't
For the love of the
He be like,
G-Shot.
what? What the G-Shot?
Man,
That's
owe
all.
me a watch.
shit
yo.
good.
For the love of the
Owe me
G-Shot.
a watch.
reparations.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord.
G-Shocks.
Yes,
Remember he used
Lord.
to- Wasn't there a song called G-Shock?
I don't know.
I think that's how them things got
Nike
popular. I
boots,
think
G-Shocks,
somebody
True
made a
Religions was
song.
my outfit. What? I used to rock the shit out that doing that. I had the colorful Nike boots too. Niggas wasn't fucking with the colorful Nike boots. I had a light blue
was
one.
revolutionary.
Nigga wasn't fucking with the colorful Nike boots.
Nigga.
Niggas wasn't fucking. They ain't even like the colorful. I used to rock the light blue joints, the burgundy ones. I had the beige ones.
Yo, I saw this. I don't know if it was you, but I saw somebody with some all white fucking Nike boots.
Oh no, I ain't never
That
worn
was
all,
Uncle Howard.
all
That
white
was
Nike
Uncle
boots.
Howard. No,
All
I
white's
saw-
crazy.
He had like
my father.
fucking burgundy, like light gray, like the gray on the hoodie. Like he had
Yeah.
some fucking light sky blue type jumps. I'm like, come on, bro.
That was the
It's
Timbs.
a straight black kid.
That was the Timbs before
Still
Timbs.
his New York shit now, like
Man, that was the Timbs before Timbs over here, man.
still your New York shit
Niggas was
now,
fucking
like,
Nike
come
boot.
on.
Was
So y'all
fucking
like
straight
Flavor
black.
Timbs?
Nah.
You don't like Flavor Timbs?
Maybe the beef
Butters
and
and
broccolis.
Beef and
Beef and
broccoli.
broccoli.
If you talking like
And
the
the
original,
butters.
like, butters, if you talking the original like that style, fuck no. Give me the butters or the black ones.
That's it?
Sure.
What about beef and broccoli? You don't like beef and
I'm
broccolis?
talking about like the
And
original
Tim- and
style
Timberland,
of butters.
yeah.
Like that's
The
a
butters.
different type of
Oh,
shoe.
I
That's
feel
a
what
whole
you're saying.
different
Yeah,
shoe.
beef and
Nah.
broccoli.
That
That's
whole
a
different
different.
shoe, like the beef and
I had the
broccoli
black
style.
ones. I had the black ones, but they wasn't nothing fucking with the butters. They was never fucking with the butters.
No, it's not like
Yo, wait a minute. Let me ask you a
butters.
question. I don't know if somebody made a joke. I heard this shit back when I was in high school. Is there a flavor of Tim's called banana pudding?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that got the white at the bottom.
No,
And
it's the yellow version of the beef and broccolis. Like so.
Okay.
I had to see him.
It's the beef.
He the sneakerhead. I thought you talking about the ones with the white at the
So
bottom.
you know the beef and broccolis, right? You know that style of Tim's, but it's the ones that's the color of the butters.
Oh.
Those.
Oh, those
Banana
were the-
pudding.
Yeah, the banana pudding.
The banana
Word.
pudding.
I didn't realize that's how I started working at Shoe
Why?
City.
Can't wait for Thanksgiving now.
Nobody said it's after food, yo.
I didn't realize that's how I started. Like I said, so I started working
Beef
at
and
Shoe City. But
broccoli,
yeah, they call
banana
that the
pudding.
banana pudding.
I don't know if that's a Baltimore
Oatmeal
thing. I don't know
cream
if anybody
pie.
else call them beef and broccolis, but that might be a Baltimore thing. I don't know.
That might be.
It might be.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the colors. I seen a red pair
He got a
last
few
winter.
of 'em, yeah, I
I seen a red pair with the gold emblem.
That's
that
hard.
shit was hard.
I got,
That shit was hard.
but
That
niggas
shit
feel like
was
that with Air Force Ones. Like I got all red Air
That's-
Force
that's
Ones.
true.
Yeah, like
And they
niggas
hard
don't-
as a bitch.
Yeah, niggas want to stick with the all white ones. Nah,
I
Slim.
stick with all white. You know, all
So
white.
I can get this not in the mouth.
Y'all fun.
Big boy, get this not in the
If
mouth.
I'm doing Air Force One,
That's
I got to
funny
be
as shit.
simple with it. Like I got like
The all red joints is crazy. You gotta see
No,
them.
I did see them.
Oh, I'm
They
about to say them
cool,
bitches
but I'm
hard.
not a big red fan to where I would wear the all red joints. But
I wouldn't wear that
saying,
shit
like,
over LA or something. I feel what
got-
you're saying, but here I can wear them.
But I'm saying when it comes to Air Force Ones, you gotta give me something like either the all whites, the all blacks, or give me something like
All black?
white,
Nah.
yeah, or like white with the red stripe. I mean, with the red check or white with the blue check or some shit like that. Just a little color in it. But I gotta have mostly white though. If it comes to Air Force Ones, they just look better with the crispy white. I don't know, with the white laces. He's hard, man.
I don't know about all black. All black. You did some things, Slim.
Oh, no, all black. Throwing the all black fit with the black Air Force Ones. Come on, bro.
You
Can't
got
fuck
that,
with that.
Slim. You got that, Slim.
Sometimes you want to be.
Don't stick me up, John. I'm sorry. God damn. All right, leave me alone.
Sometimes you want to be on your lick time.
Yeah, no, Slim. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No cat.
I ain't going. I mean, I'm going hit a lick. Sometimes I just want to look like it.
And that's why we are asking, what the fuck do you expect other people to look at your representation?
That's with those representations, I don't want to be fucked with. It's certain. Listen, it's certain because it's certain representations. Exactly, it's certain like when it comes to stuff like that, it's certain representations, like certain shit that you put out there where it's like, okay, don't fuck with me. Like if I'm out here,
so if I wear them black Air Force Ones,
motherfucking black Air Force Ones,
don't fuck with
me. My motherfucking ski mask on,
but I'm
not
wearing
on my
white
face, but like I you know how I be wearing my ski mask rolled up. I got on some black Air
You
Force
telling
Ones,
me if
all
a
black
white
ski mask
old
on.
lady
Fuck
see
no.
you like that?
Leave me alone.
God
Oh,
damn.
she going to.
She's definitely going
That's
to.
the point of it,
She's
though.
scared.
If I want to, but that's the point of it. I'm not going to put that type of energy out there if that's not what I want.
But your appearance, off the rip, your first impression is what's telling
because
this
that's
lady,
what I want you
this
to.
nigga's about to take me
now-
first.
No, I mean that's taking it too far.
I can understand that. Now I'm gonna piggyback off that, right? Because just the way you can have a professional setting that you dress for, it's a way. Sometimes you dress when you go to the hood.
Indeed.
To the hood.
Yes, indeed. Yes, and
Certain
fucking
colors you
indeed.
need to avoid.
Yes, and fucking indeed. You don't wear no bandanas. No expensive fucking jewelry. At least.
This ain't the time to have on the Louis belt. Even though it's gonna be niggas around there wearing Louis.
Now,
Don't be one of them niggas.
like you said, you can wear that to the hood, but when you want to throw your Louis belt on, your motherfucking designer shirt, take that shit to the club, or when y'all going out to a special event, vacation, yeah. But don't, certain shit.
Downtown.
So is that
safe.
so? Is that technically code switching?
That's a kind of code switching a little bit.
That's technically code switching and hood code switching. Cause
That's
nigga, you know what's up. Like, and then white people don't know that, don't understand that. And well, I ain't gonna say not all white people, but some white people don't understand that when we say, yeah, shorty.
But it's okay. We don't understand everything they do either.
Oh no,
When they wear camouflage, I'm a little on
When them motherfuckers wear
shorts in
40-degree weather.
40, 20 degree negative,
Wow.
nigga, you tripping. 40 degree.
There used to be snow on the ground, and them bitches used to still wear sandals to the formal. Red ass toes.
You are.
No, I don't know what it is about their skin. Like, I don't know what it is, why they can sustain
It's
the cold.
extra thick like a polar bear.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit. I be cold in 60 degree
keep
weather.
acting like y'all ain't cold if y'all want to. That's why y'all be 18 with fucking arthritis.
And nigga, arthritis, skin be folding up. They be baggy eyes at 35 and shit.
You ain't
Stressed.
got the nerve to be out here tanning yourself.
And
So it's
smoking
getting
fugs.
wrinkly and dark and ugh. Like y'all, y'all ain't even. What formula is y'all following? Because that's not the sauce that black people is dripping.
So let me ask y'all a question. Is it vice versa for us? Like, do we gotta stop doing that for them? Like, judging them off of their appearance?
They judge us. They judge us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Two wrongs don't
don't
make
wrong
a
make a
right.
right.
Man,
fuck can't clean dirt with dirt.
You can't clean dirt with dirt. So, like, when you think about it, when you look at a white person that's dressed up all motherfucking with a suit on and all that shit, you never know. Their life might be fucked up too, just because they look like it. You can't judge them and tell them you're rich, nigga.
Yeah, someone full of shit, for
You
sure.
always gotta come outside.
But that's my point. We automatically kind of we do it too. We do it in the, I'm playing devil advocate.
Never look like what we going through.
We do it too. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the bad representation we do. We are materialistic, but whole time our life is already fucked up.
Right.
You got a Tesla,
Bank account on.
but your bank account on zip.
No.
Settle. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but you out here ready to go to Dubai. Bitch, what?
And that's why, but that's the thing. I
I'm
like,
gonna have a house to come back.
but that's what I like about certain white people too. They could be wearing the most bummiest shit from Walmart.
Oh,
and
what?
Got millions
They
of
will
dollars
wear
in
them
their
shoes
account.
down till you can damn near see their toes on the other side, like for real.
And got some bread in
And
their
we be
account.
sitting on millions.
And land.
Okay.
6 acres, nigga.
Grandkids already got college paid for.
And that's a good point because as a community, we look at appearance more likely high.
Yes,
As a
indeed.
general, because we out here trying to look the part instead of like having the part
Yo.
in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yes, Lord.
It's crazy.
Yes,
we gonna
Lord.
work on it. We need to.
That's right. My people out there, does your appearance represent you? Tell us in the comments.
Let us know.
And always remember to
Like.
Comment.
Subscribe.
All right. Baby D, take us out with the song today, boy.
We got Ego by my man J. Rich.
Shout out Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
Go.
Go.
All these diamonds is boosting my ego.
Nigga, I don't know the words word for word. Nigga, it's okay.
You were just singing this shit earlier.
Or I got a big ego.
Y'all funny as shit. You gonna switch it up?
What's the song at the end of the day? Like, damn, that was
The nigga sung the part I knew.
Oh, okay. All these
Diamond, they boosted my ego.
Like this, 'cause he can back
We
it
said
up.
J. Crit.